to a new round of the Celerity eSports. It's the final round of tonight. We will be racing on Monza today. My name is Dylan and together with me is Adam again. How are you?
Good evening, Dylan. It's Friday night, 8 o'clock. Can only mean one thing, Tier 1 racing. Looking forward to this one. Yeah,
it's a bit cloudy in the sky. But it's still dry, so we're gonna see them on the dry compounds. I'm still hearing myself a little bit, but I think I should do it with it. Hold on, maybe I can tweak it a little bit in my party settings. Also can't adjust the audio mix. Well, let's get back to track. My volume is a bit down. I'm not hearing myself now anymore, so maybe it's cool.
I think we're alright now, yep.
Yeah, we're alright. Maybe it was my television. Well guys, sorry.
Oh, no, I've gone.
Yeah, well guys, everything's settled now, and a few guys already on track. It's a track with an average of 118, and I think these two drivers over here, they are definitely capable of scoring at 117s. We didn't see them this weekend yet, but yeah, we know that this division is capable of doing some crazy things like we did see last week on Austria. So maybe we will see that 117, so that we so love.
Yeah, I agree with that. An 18-2 in Tier 2, so I think the 17s is a safe bet for Paul there.
Yeah, it must be done. Like last week, we wanted to see that 102s, and then everybody did it except one. So that was definitely incredible to watch, and I hope the drivers will show us some great pace and good laps again today.
Yes, last week's race at Austria was absolutely fantastic. It's really got me pumped up for this week. Hope it's something the same.
Something wrong with a yellow flag over here? They are all waiting for each other. I think Maxius is going to be the first one, I believe, or is it no, Luma's turn is outlap, so Trilogy Maxius is going to nail his first hot lap. At least he's going to try.
Set the pace and see where we are. I think last season's Tier 1 was a wet qualifying, so not entirely sure what to expect.
Yeah, very right indeed. The pole record. Let me see who has got it. It's just Model Velos he's in the first tier right now. As you can see, driving for Mercedes, but he did it in the second tier last season. Like you said, it was a wet qualification session for the Tier 1 driver, so they didn't score that record. But a track record is scored by Bolin. He has a name change, by the way. It's now IFR Rowan in the Williams. And of course, everybody know Bolin, so they get used to that name, Rowan now. He's using that, and he's got the track record with a 1:20.1998, and the pole record was, by the way, a 1:18.370. So that one is already stolen by Milo, I think.
And already we have a quicker time than Tier 2 with an 18.1 from Lukin.
Okay. Well, he's in hands with it now. Oh, so yeah, now Luca Nick is in hands with the record indeed, like you said.
That's a good time for a first run, and the track will just evolve throughout the session. So I think the 17s is a safe bet.
Of course, you have Seb incoming. Oh, it's his teammate Black Box. He's starting his hot lap. And we have Fruitful who's going to do the same. And then Maxius again. Oh, sorry, this is Seb. Maxius into the pits. Sometimes missing out if it's an Alpha or a Ferrari on the full track map.
I think somewhere along that line, Seb's invalidated his lap. It's showing up on my screen. If that's correct, I expect him to pull out of this one.
So I always mix up the Alfa Romeos with the Ferraris on the map.
How did you find it qualifying here earlier, Dylan? Is it one you like, this track?
Yeah, it's not a particular track that I really like, but yeah, it was my qualification says it was really good. I mean, it was I couldn't do my last lap. I was a few seconds came too short to do another lap, so the flag already fell in front of my nose for a few seconds. But yeah, it was a good result, P5. But my race wasn't pretty. Didn't practice enough, I think. So my thoughts are heading for next week. But yeah, it's an okay track. It's not the worst, and definitely some corners that you really, that I really like Ascari. It's feeling nice if you're doing the right thing there, and then you can take it really fast. I really like such corners.
Yeah, it's a track that seems like it's so simple, but I think every corner you can invalidate if you get it wrong. It took a lot of practice this week for myself to get this right.
Yeah, you had still a good result, I think, but something went wrong, unfortunately, in the first corner. But in the end, you were still capable of bringing some points home. Sorry, it was Nicky Rizzles who did that. You were the third place was for you. Sorry, Adam.
yeah, no problem. We're used to talking about Nicky, I think, on a Friday night. Normally dominates the Thursdays, but not this week. Congratulations again to Tio though for the win.
Yeah, you scored your second podium in the Celerity. It's a very good one from your side.
I went with the strategy of soft medium, and I think it's the obvious one today, assuming there's no safety cars. Oh, and we're into the 17th Flynn finisher, 17-7.
That's a good one. Also, Roy Boy improved a bit, I think. Yeah, he did it to a 1:18.5, and now his teammate is going to start his hot lap. Williams into the pits, and I think now Rowan is coming. Yeah, he's going to nail a good one over there, I think. Not a 1:17, but a third place with a 1:18.2.
I think he's got time in that. I expect to see him in the 70s before the end of the session. A fantastic lap from Flynn finisher, 4/10 quicker on his first run. Showing why he's the championship leader at the minute.
Yeah, he is. After a win last week, he's now on 50 points. So indeed leading the championship. Shall I take some standings from the ranking board? Let's go into watch on Alp. It's invalid, so let's. Who's the next one? Who's the right? I think just Model Velos. Yeah, he's up for something. Invalid now. So when I said it, he was invalid. Unfortunate.
Still got a few drivers. It's not set to time yet. The track will evolve towards the end, so maybe went through a stronger run at the end.
Yeah, Flynn finisher on 50 points, and then followed by Snipes. Still surprisingly, he was a leader last week, and now on 39 points. And then followed by Tito on third place with 36 points. So this is the top three. And then Rage Bolly and Bolin both on 27 points. So the top five from the first year in the Celerity.
I've been impressed with Tito at the start. He's had a bit of unfortunate luck. Otherwise, I think he'd be right up there with Flynn.
Look at this.
Maybe today.
Look at Nick is really close to Flynn finish. It's only 20 thousandths of a second between them. And then Saber, yeah, definitely a tier 1 driver. We had some thoughts about it because we let him start as reserve in the second tier. But yeah, if you look at this, then we have confirmations now that he belongs here.
Yeah, he's definitely at home in tier 1. To show that in the race as well, I think that'll seal the deal.
Yeah, the Saber had a unfortunate week last week, and then Luma, who had the same thing, is also from the second tier, same issue as Saber. We think they both belong in the first tier, but he had a good result last week, scored 6 points there, and his qualification session he was P16, but it was only it was so close, so it was only a half second between him and the number 1.
So it was a brilliant qualification last week, so tight, could have been anyone's game. We expect to see plenty of overtaking in the race, and Dylan's a couple of good DRS straights here.
Yeah, I think if it stays dry, then definitely you will see such accidents. Fruitful now with a 118.2. He still needs to score his first points this season. We're not used of him doing that. He's had a bad start of the season. Let's hope he can be strong again, because he's definitely a strong driver. He belongs at the top.
Snipes sets this time, got 1,000th behind Fruitful. Just rage politics to set a time now, and seems to be on a hot one.
Finisher, he's coming again. Yeah, he's doing it now, his hot lap. Maybe can he improve even more. There is Rage Bolly scoring P13 now, so he also got himself a time. Tola Tommy, who's the only driver who's out of this qualification session. So again, plenty of time scored again, so that's positive, Adam.
Yeah, some really good times already. I think a few at the back have probably got more in them. There's a couple of difficult corners to get your traction down, and if we can get that nailed, see a few more in the 17s yet.
Harry incoming. Yeah, it's a 118 flat. P5 for him.
It's a good time.
Tito, oh, there he is again with 117.8.
That's more like it. That's what I expect to see from him.
Rowan incoming, also 117 P4. They are close again. Italian driver is coming in the Haas for his hot lap, and then I see a racing point near the finish, but I think this is Rage Bolly going forward to make a pit stop.
Pit entrance is a rather tricky one as well in this track. They're really short braking zone. So
yeah, that's
speed has been there before.
That's correct. But I don't think it's a really hard one to do.
Now there's a dotted line, isn't there, on the way in, and it's quite a good reference point for braking. As long as you've got the foot down and hard on the brake shoe, you get in there safely.
I mean, if I had to pick the pit entry from Italy or Singapore, then I definitely pick Italy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's coming next?
Singapore.
I think everyone will make a pit stop now. Also Flynn, I think. Yeah, definitely.
ST3 is just coming round the final bend. I think he's on a hot lap. Comes across the line and he improves 4/10 quicker in an 18th lap.
Yeah, he's in Haas. Last week he tried out as reserve. Now he replaced Simon. So Haas is really his team. Next to Koen Louis. He's not present today. Luma as reserve is replacing him.
I think we'll see all the cars just darting out the pits now for the final run. You get your timings right here.
Yeah, let's just start with the first one who's going to do it. And it's not going to be ST3F1, it's going to be Fruitful. Because he's the first driver in his outlap coming for the finish. For his last attempt, I think. I mean, for my at my clock it's only 1 minute standing.
Yeah, that's correct. Just over a minute left. I think everyone's managed to cross the line who's out now, so should be a couple of hot laps coming in.
There he goes, IFR Fruitful.
It's like a nice line through turn one. Trickiest corner on the track for me, this one. Get this cut right.
A bit of oversteer and also touching the gravel. He's not giving up.
He perhaps has not lost as much as we thought. Maybe he's still in it with a chance. He's cut. Yeah, he's cut the corner at Ascari's. Happens to the best of us.
Well, just switch to his teammate Rage Polly, who's still valid, taking the Ascari. Pretty nicely, I have to say.
Just one more corner, the parabolic here. It's pretty good too.
There he is with a P13. Let's switch to the Red Bull. I think it's Team Saber going for an improvement. This was already a good lap. Oh, 175. Oh, crazy. And then RCS Sep must be coming. Also going to improve. Yes, he did. And now just Morovelos or Roybal was coming. Luma with P10. And now it was IFR Snipes who finished for the one 18.1, but I think it was invalid.
Alpha's coming across the line too. It doesn't improve.
Rowan incoming, P4. And a Flint finisher. Oh, he has had a...
The last one to go across is Luke and Nick.
Harry and then indeed Luke and Nick switch to him. P3, he was a little bit slower than he was before. We are forgetting Tito Piatto. Tito Piatto. Oh, I missed it. My screen was immediately gone.
It puts off the suspense.
P5 for Tito. Well, Adam, this is no question anymore. Does TMX Saber belong into the Celerity top tier?
I think he does. I think he's made a statement today. He's really set the standard there. Brilliant.
Yeah, he should be here, and I think otherwise he won't learn great stuff. Team Saber on the first place, Flynn finishes second, and Luke and Nick on the third place. Those are the top drivers. And yeah, Team Saber with a 1:17.561. What is pole record in Celerity from now on. And we will see how long it takes before it gets beaten. This is the last season in 2020. We know, I'm not quite sure, but we are suspecting that in next episode of the game in 2021 that cars will be a half second slower because of the changement in the floor. So yeah, I don't know if it will be the same like in game, but in real F1 this is really going to be the case like they predicted. I don't know. What are you thinking, Adam, about it?
Yeah, I think the game always strives to be as close to real life as it can be. So yeah, I would expect to see them slightly slower. But you know our drivers, they'll probably go quicker.
Yeah, they find ways crossing curbs still legally and improve a few tenths indeed. So I'm wondering how it will go, and the cars are still flying, so that half seconds you won't notice.
Absolutely not. Any predictions for the win here then, Dylan? Anyone you think's
today
looks strong?
Well, with a dry session, because I think it's going to be dry all race long. Sky is looking good. And then I'm not thinking that Team Saber is going to make it to win a race immediately, as this really is hard. It's the drivers are having great pace, so it's hard to keep up. I think it's too fresh for him to win. Yeah, Flynn finished definitely in a good position, and we know how strong he is, so I think Flynn finished at P1. Yeah, Luke and Nick, I think he will score a podium, but he will stay on the third place, and then I think that Tito Piade is going to score the second place again.
Yeah, very similar predictions to be fair. It's really hard to look past Flynn finisher, but I do think Tito's got something to show us yet. It's been there and thereabouts. I think it'll be between them two personally.
But we can also be very wrong because this is Formula 1.
And it's Tier 1 as well. There's no gap that they won't take. They want to be the best, so could be a few surprises.
Yeah, well, we are looking forward to it. We got the full grid tonight. The tire strategy for some drivers behind. Everybody's choosing mediums except Black Box, Maxius and Dolatomi. He's on P20, not picking for mediums. Maybe he has forgotten to change it, or he just likes the softs at the start of the race. So we will see how this goes.
Yeah, the mediums are a good race tyre for later on. But yeah, perhaps not the right thing to do at the back. Just going to have to get some overtakes done to get the value out of them softs.
Nobody on the hards. I think this is a good call.
Yeah, I think the odds are only there if you have a bit of a mishap maybe in the first 5 laps, and perhaps it's worth putting them on then, but it's not the right tyre for this track.
So, TMX Saber standing by in the first grid with his first pole position for tonight as well. The grid is forming up again. The last drivers are gathering. I want to have a better camera angle. It always is going to take a while. Now I got it, so the lights are going out. It's the 4th race in the Celerity. Monza is next. The drivers are absolutely ready for this race tonight. See a long start from Maxius, but the race is on now. Don't mention Maxius. TMX Saber in the lead, followed by Flynn finisher. Our TMX is having a blasting start, really.
Yeah, was that a legal start? He seems to be showing a penalty because he seems to get around really quickly. No, Saber's got a drive through. I think he's driven the start.
For back battling with Snipes. Side to side, in front of them are Luma and Carson also fighting. Through Lesmo, first Lesmo, and now through the second Lesmo. Towards the second DRS straight, it's going very well. Nice racing of the gentleman. Oh, look at this battle between Sepp and Rowan and Alp. Now through Ascari. Oh, Alp is having a good exit over here. I think he will overtake Rowan now. He defends the inside. Then Alp is now going around the outside. Don't want to waste too much DRS.
I think he's got the move on. He's lost a few places from the start, but
oh,
on his way back now.
Rowan, I think something is wrong on him or so. It's a virtual safety car out, Adam. No wing damage, so I think he lost grip on that medium. Still cold tires, and we know that last corner is sometimes tricky to take full throttle. You're thinking you can always take it full throttle, and then out of nothing you can making a spin, but I think that happened half for Rowan or something.
I'm not sure if you're seeing the same as me, Dylan, but I seem to be showing Sabre with a drive-through penalty from the start. It's not showing on your screens.
Yeah, I'm seeing a penalty next to his name. Let's see what penalty is. It indeed is a drive-through penalty. Then he must have done something under that virtual safety car, maybe speeding or so.
I think he may have jumped the start. He seems to have been there a while. I don't know if he got away slightly quicker than he should have.
It's also possible. Or speeding under that virtual safety car we just had.
Perhaps, yeah. So the winner of the first lap is definitely Dollar, who's up 9 places. Great start from him.
Fruitful gain a few places already. 4 places. Unfortunately on the 10th place. He's doing something. Yeah, everybody is passing Maxis. I don't know what happened. He must have lost connection or something. We are seeing this lately, and it's not only in this race, we see it in plenty races that when suddenly somebody loses connection just before the start of the race, they will have a jump start, and the ice is causing it. Unfortunately we can't remove it, so maybe this is an option for upcoming game, that the host maybe is allowed to throw out AIs from the racing session. Ooh, safety car.
We got full safety car. Sabres. DNF, I'm not sure what happened there. He's got in the wall just out, coming out of second Lesmos.
He must have lost it. So again, not a good race for Sabre. He did prove that he's definitely capable of driving with these gentlemen. But he has not found his rhythm yet.
Yeah, such a shame, mate. Fantastic qualifying. To go out so early, he'd be gutted. We've seen a few drivers dive into the pits now as well.
Yeah, we are having a full safety car now. The first one in this race. A few drivers are going for the pits and then footfall. I think the drivers on mediums are going on.
Oh, the guys are going from soft to hard. This is a nearly stop for that. Really slow down the pace and perhaps go to the end, so maybe a good move.
It's unfortunate that Max's AI is now in the middle of the safety car on P3 again.
Yeah, it looks like he's completely lost connection, doesn't it?
Well, Fruitful leading the race again, as he did before, as we were used to that he did before. We didn't seen him for a while over here.
Yeah, I mean this race may have swung Fruitful's way. He's on the mediums. He has to stop, and the guys on the hards probably don't. But he's going to be so quick at the end of the softs. If he can pull a gap out now, if the safety car comes in, it might swing his way this one.
also doing good again. Didn't have a perfect qualifying session, but the start of his race went well, I think. No, sorry, we had that incident, but now he's on the second place. He lost a few seconds, of course, but overall I think he did alright. Finishes on third place now.
Still definitely in there with a shout. Flynn, he was the first one to pit under the safety car. Still got the lead of the ones that did pit.
Yeah, for now, our prediction is going well. We should have betted on it.
I can guarantee if I bet on it, it wouldn't have come true.
Because indeed, if they will carry on till the end, and if it's going to stay this way, Fruitful, Rowan, and Maxius SCI, they won't stay in front of this, and then our prediction is it's going well. So let's see.
I think while we're waiting for the safety car to come in, I think it might be just a good time to mention we've got a new guy joining his commentary team next week, Brad, better known as Bergzer. I'm hoping to see him out on track in France, I think, next week.
Yeah, France is coming, a circuit that we didn't have last season. After voting like we always do before the seasons, this time France is added to our calendar. Also Japan. What track did we have even more that we didn't have last season?
Safety cars in this lap.
There was another track that we didn't have last season, I forgot.
Can't remember myself now.
We'll find out in a few weeks.
We'll know when we get there.
Okay, let's go back to the gentleman in front. Fruitful, who's leading now, maintaining the pace. And Rowan, who's going to be the first, who needs to respond.
He's gone. Oh no, I haven't. Straight in his car, he's still moving around. He's waiting to the very last minute here. He don't want people to get the run on him on the straight.
He's going now. Now everybody needs to overtake Maxius. He's ghosted. Yeah, Fruitful, he did well, Rowan can't overtake on this straight. Still no DRS online, so maybe he needs to drive away if he can.
Looks like everyone's cleanly got through on the restart. It's a good restart.
Luma left session. Luma left the session.
I think Fruitful and Rowan will be open to the outside of DRS before it's reactivated. And really see if they can pull away on the mediums.
Fight between gentlemen behind. Snipes, Blackbox and Carson. Snipes won a place on Carson and he also lost a place on Blackbox. Luckily Max is behind again. Don't know what happened to Luma, why he left session. Just right behind Alp. Like Alp is doing, because Alp wants to overtake on Donatomi.
He's had a look, but he's thought against it this time. He'll have the DRS on the next lap and it should be a much more simple pass then.
Stay close. Oh, Rich Bully now behind Just Mortal. Oh, very close. So it was almost the end of a front wing. Dollar Tommy spinning away in that second chicane. Unfortunate for him. It's also not going so really well for him this season. Also retired on track again.
I don't want to see that.
He already did it in the beginning of the season.
I just like to see a little gap emerging now between Seb and just mortals. Not much happened on the straight that time. I think on again.
I think SD3F1 needs to make another pit stop. There's a long way to go, still 22 laps. Sorry, not 22, 19, it's more 20 laps.
Yeah, it's definitely got to stop. There's no way they'll last that long.
So 2 drivers now out of the race. Still 18 drivers are fighting on track. Sorry, it's 17 drivers. Well, that's not correct as well. 2 EIs on track. Unfortunately. But the rest is still fighting. And not such big gaps, so this is definitely the pleasure is not over yet. We will see some action.
Looks like Rowan's just catching up to the back of Luke and Nicky and get a good exit. I think everyone's got the RS on each other here. It's stayed fairly neutral on that one.
Elf defending Snipes. Did well on that one.
They all seem to be behaving, so not many moves just yet. Might take 2 laps to sort of spread out.
Yeah, Rich Wally going to overtake just more or Velos right in front of the Ascari. He already passed him.
It's a good solid move, that's a difficult ways to get the move done and get back in line for the Ascari, but brilliant move.
Just Moro almost lost it, and now he's side to side next to his teammate. A nice shot. 2 Mercedes just going side to side through the parabolica. And still side to side.
All the way down the straight. I don't know who's going to win this one. Yeah, but Alps. I think Alps have to capitalise.
Alp was also he wants to get involved. I think, hey.
I think he's lost out to Snipes by doing it. It's
black
box. That was desperately unfortunate for him.
Penalties are going well. I think Alp and Roy are only drivers who scored a penalty for now, but this is after 10 laps. We're not on the half of the race, but yeah, we're nearly there.
This race. Oh, black boxes spawn.
Yeah, every season it happens in Ascari. Yeah, we will see later who's wrong there. Sometimes it's hard to see who's wrong there. It's
I was
also
never brave enough to go for a move through a scar. It's far too slippery for my liking.
that's what I want to say. You not always want to go to get it through a scurry. Fruitful, he almost got that second that he needs to get rid of Rowan.
I think the advantage is definitely still with Tito. He's keeping it with them two, and they've got to fit. So they've not pulled ahead as much as what I thought they might have on the medium. They are aged as well, fellas. So these are still battling each other back there.
Yeah, I want to see if they can do it again.
Cos Rowan's just set a new fastest lap, so he's still got some life in them tyres yet, and he's catching it with Group 1 out the front.
Snipes, it must be side to side. Alp with the purple first sector, so he's going quickly, stepping the throttle.
Safety swapped places, isn't it?
They're still capable of scoring points. So everyone, I think only Black Box gap for him after that spin in the Ascari, 9 seconds. And Carson is not going well for him as well. But I think Snipes, Alp, Roy and just Mortal Velos definitely should not give up.
Well, we're only halfway at the moment. We've got to keep pushing. Front two are really close to each other now.
Is going to be excited again till the end, Adam.
Yeah, it's just settled down for the mid-section of the race now. We'll just sit under the tyres and keep going. Some action towards the end, absolutely.
Rowan took his first penalty now. It's not so good for him. Did you see that overtake from Tito and Flynn, by the way? I missed it.
No, I didn't. No. I thought it was ahead anyway.
No, Flynn was in front of him. And then Tito and then Luke. Because that was our prediction as it was.
Yeah, definitely missed that one.
We missed it. Yeah. Now ST3 of 1 with the fastest lap. Yeah, he's still in the meetings, but yeah. He needs to make another pit stop. Now Snipes overtaking out. Move done by him. I think now Rowan is going for it. He's really close behind Luke and Nick. So now he will use some ERS and DRS as well. Stops his DRS management. Saving smartly. So it's not his moment yet. But he wants to stay close, that's one thing for sure.
Yeah, I think he's just missing that perfect exit out of the last corner. Getting on the straight, he gets really close. Just I think he gets to the braking zone and turn one. Made it this time. Again, I think Rowan ran out of road there, and he still hasn't managed to pass him.
Alpine snipes again. They are smashing with the DRS, both of them. I think this is not really a good thing to do. They will miss out on some pace that they will need to climb a little bit. And I think if they will keep doing this, then just monovelos you will drive away.
Yeah, you always need to keep a little bit of tank for this track. It's constantly getting drained on the straights.
It's always nice to see in this when the quality is this high that you won't see crazy overtakes on crazy places. It's always on straights, always, because everybody is matching each other and the pace is really there. And it's really like real Formula 1 that you can't overtake everywhere anymore.
One thing I did notice though is Tito, when he was coming down the main straight, he wasn't using ZRS, he kept it fully charged at 100%. I think he's playing it really smart because he knows the front two have got to pit, and he'll need that to defend off Flynn. It's really playing smart.
That's a good driver, Tito. He may add a warning there. I think he maybe lost the second Lesmo on the exit.
This is performance of the main trophy Tito. He's got every chance of winning this one. He's just got to keep it on the track, keep it steady, keep it smart.
Some nice view watching Flynn finisher like this. It's the helicopter view.
Cos Rowan into the pits.
Yeah, footfall still carrying on. Rowan indeed decided to go for hards. This is a strange call. Soft, sorry, it's soft.
It's soft, sure, it's soft.
I already was thinking, like the last 10 laps on hards, that's not right. That's the right car there, but it's indeed the softs. Rowan on 13th place again, but now on softs, 7-second gap in front of him. But he's still got 10 more laps to close it. I think he's capable of doing that. Maybe still some points for him.
I think he'll get some points. Them softs are tremendously quicker than the hards.
And again, help and Snipes battling through Lesmo. Is he going to do it again? Now he's doing it without DRS. Snipes is smart. Yeah, he needs to save. Don't want to do it.
And the leader fruitfuls into the pits. That puts Tito up to the front.
I want to see if Rowan is overtaking him now. I think he will. This is undercut done by Rowan.
Yeah, he's had some clean air. Surely leap in front of him.
He's coming. Fruitful going out again.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, this is going to be really close. Oh! Rowan just won it. He only had a few yards.
It's a brilliant little undercut that. Now they both need to not waste time on each other. They need to get up and get into the points.
And again,
Fruitful right back, that's him.
Alp and Snipes again. They are must having fun. And
Fruitful passes Rowan as well.
Really, I just missed that one then. Fruitful's going for it now, and as I know him, then he's going to make. He wants to make some clean overtakes to score some points again. So let's see how this is going to end. He's now almost within 2 seconds of Snipes. Yeah, he's battling with Alp, so this is only a good thing for Fruitful.
We've got excellent traction out at turn 2, and it was straight past Rowan. So yeah, he's chasing now Snipes now, and it's closing. It's just a massive rate of knots here. I think he'll be on the back of him probably by the end of the next lap. And ST3F is into the pits. Also goes to the softs.
This is really close, look at it now. Tito up front, followed by Flynn within a second, and then Luke and Nick, Rowan, Harry, they are really close to each other. Sap is also doing good, of course. He has got a gap, so he can't play with them, but definitely those five gentlemen up front are doing really well.
Yeah, it should be a good finish at the end of this race.
There it is, Fruitful. One man down. And the next one he's going to beat is Snipes, but first an attack from Rowan, who's also really close again on Fruitful. So they are fighting between another fight, because we were watching them fight already.
Oh, this is big news at the front. Tito's just picked up a 3-second penalty. Oh, it was in his hands this race, and that could cost him.
Yeah, Fruitful now taking the inside. Don't want to make contact with Snipes. And Snipes is using his last ERS to keep up with Fruitful. Yeah, of course he doesn't got enough. Also row on the right side. Ooh, a bit of contact.
Yeah, a little collision there.
But this is was a nice duel. And we also missed Rowan overtaking Luke and Nick, so he must have made a small mistake. And now Rowan up for a podium place. Ooh, Fruitful with a penalty. It's not really well. Let's see the penalties given, Adam.
Yeah, I was just saying just before that, Tito was just picked up 3 seconds as a lead. So as it stands, he's not even going to be on the podium. He's going to have to get the foot down now.
Yeah, also Harry with a 3-second time penalty. Rage Bully earned 6 seconds. Also just Model Velos and Carson. He's already not driving for points, that's what I suspect. And then 9 seconds for Alp. Yeah, that he must earn that with the fights against Snipes. Oh, Harry now. A fight with Luke and Nick going through the first chicane, still side to side. Yeah, Luke and Nick needs to lift now. That's a brilliant move by Harry now on 4th place. Luke and Nick is missing out on some pace, I think. But back to the penalties. Oh, sorry, you first, Adam.
I was about to say STF is starting to come through the field now as well on these new set of softs. We just got past Hal. So we've got a little cluster of 3 on the softs, Fruitful, Rowan and STF, and they're coming through the field quick now.
Yeah, Fruitful also had that 3 seconds I was talking about. And then Alp now with 12 seconds and Royboy 11. I think Royboy must have had something else as well. 5 seconds for something. They're not driving for points, not for much points, Fruitful and Rowan, but you must are having some fun if you're overtaking like that. And I think they will close in on just Model Velos Molly as well. So that will be it. I think Sepp will stay in front of them.
Yeah, it's too much of a gap to Sepp, definitely, but...
Oh, he's going for it, no! Oh, Adam, he almost did a crazy move. I thought he was going for it, but in the end he was like, no. This can destroy a race as well.
Yes, T3F is really on the back of them as well now. He's going to be getting involved in that little battle. Not entirely sure which way around they're going to finish.
Roy Boy retired from the session. In pits, he thinks it's over. Yeah, this is again between Tito Piade and Flint Finisher.
Do you think Tito can pull out that 3 seconds he needs for his penalty? Or?
No, I don't think he will. But I mean, yeah, on the street it's between them. Not between penalties. I think he will lose that one indeed. But like last week, they also had a crazy ending on the... Or was it on... no, the week before they on Azerbaijan, they both had... they both were unlucky. Didn't finish that race. But last week, Flint Finisher won the race, of course. But Tito Piada really close. And they almost stole a win in the end.
Absolutely, like I said earlier, Tito's definitely got a win in him, and we just haven't seen it yet. And I mean, we haven't mentioned Rowan, but he's right on the back of him as well. He's absolutely waiting patiently.
The weekend is almost over for the Celerity. We had an enjoyable race. Didn't know. Did you watch the second tier as well, Adam?
Yeah, I watched about 70% of it. I missed the beginning.
Was it a fun race or?
That ended fun. Yeah, the last lap was very entertaining. I think the tensions were high at the end. The leader and going to last lap ended up finishing second, so it's a great race.
Right, yeah. Also there
Fruitful's just coming past just Mortal on the straight.
Rowan doesn't want to wait too long, he's already on that outside.
Oh, does he know he's there? I think he's aware. Yeah, he's got him as well there.
Also good by just Model Velos, letting them alive.
Fruitful chasing down his teammate Rage Boller now.
Yeah, just Model Velos, but he got penalties, so I think he will drop out scoring points today. But the last thing he can do is, believe he's scoring points and try to keep ST3F1 behind you. I'm not thinking he will do that. Not very all the hearts.
No, I think he'll get him. Oh! I didn't expect him to get in there. I thought that worked to straight, but really wobbly. 19 lap old tyres now, and maybe getting just a bit too old for him.
He did save it, so there was some traction left. If it stays like this, then that's 2 seconds, 2.8. Oh, this is very close for Luke and Nick. Maybe he can still earn a podium. But it's only 2 tenths. He can't have 2 tenths more. He needs to close in a little bit if he wants that podium. Because he definitely will pass Harry. But Tito, for Tito it's going to be exciting.
Tito's just started to gain a couple of attempts on fling finish, or whether he's going for the storming finish to try and get that gap that he needs.
Yeah, fling finisher, he's going for another win, and he's going to claim that lead very solid. After today, then we will have 75 points.
Yeah, and he's been very good at winning this season already. Absolutely deserves to lead the championship.
Or is Rowan going for the win today? I don't know, Adam.
It's waiting in the wings, and he's just waiting for a mistake, and it'll be his.
Oh yeah, Luke and Nick is going to claim a podium with 2.6 seconds now removed from the leader. Foot funnel also battle with Rowan and Rage Bolly. SD3 of 1 who earned the fastest lap again. He already earned it twice, so if he can keep this one up, and I think he will, and it will be his third fastest lap already. He's now going for it.
The guys on the softs are just finding it too easy to pass him now. Really getting advantage on them tyres. Just looking at the main straight, Dylan, we've got Rowan going for a move on fling finisher, which would be for the win.
Yeah, he's doing it! Oh, last lap excitement.
Yeah, he's got him, and he's meant to stick into turn 1.
Oh, some oversteer is not helping Flynn finish on the second straight.
But he's just got one more DRS zone to survive, and Rowan's come from nowhere and to take this one.
Exactly. This is going between them, I think. Oh,
so finishing gets a penalty.
Oh, shit.
I think that'll promote Lucan right up into the podium.
He's definitely balling right now. Oh, Harry. How many penalties does the boys have now? Harry with 3 seconds, let me see. So, Rowan will win, and then
I think Lucan might even take
Luke and Nick. And then the third, yeah, Luke and Nick is going to be second, but who's going to be the third? Let's see. Because in this race...
Tito, I think. The Tito.
Going to finish this race. Sorry, Adam, I interrupted.
Yeah, he crosses the line in the lead, but he's going to drop down, and Rowan takes the win. Luke and Nick the second, brilliant. Tito third. I think he'll be good with that. He's showed everything he needed to, but that penalty's cost him the end.
It will be 8 after a penalty, so ST3 of 1, he climbed 1 place by staying close behind to them. Rowan on P9 and just Model Velos. Yeah, is he going to have that point? Yes, he does. Black box on P11. Snipes P12. Rage Polly. Oh, what's he doing? That's not what you should do. Don't know why he did that.
Well, it was thrilling towards the end. Dylan, did you enjoy that one?
I definitely enjoyed this race again. A few things went wrong again, but not much. And I think we had enough fights for to dream about this weekend. Our prediction wasn't solved as we expected, but definitely a great match. A surprisingly end, because we thought that Flynn Finisher had it. It's going between him and Rowan. But in the end, he had his 3-second penalty as well. That's why Rowan wins one more time again. He didn't win this season, so it's his first time again this season. Our champion from last season.
Yeah, I'm glad to see Tito on the podium. I think it's a minimum deserved. Really unlucky with the penalty to having crossed the line first, but he's definitely got a win in him in the future race.
Yeah, it's Rowan on P1, Lukanik P2, Tito 3rd place, Flynn finisher 4, Harry 5, Sap 6th place, ST3 of 1-7, Fruitful 8, Rowan 9, Dennis just Model Velos, he's the driver who scored the last point. The fastest lap I think is ST3 of 1 with that 1:30:20.4. Yeah, it is him. Because Alp he didn't score points there. 11 is Blackbox, Snipes P12, Rage Bolly P13, Alp 14, Carson 15, and then we had EI, Maxius and Luma, Roy Boy and Dollar Tommy and Saber didn't finish today. And that's that. Yeah, the viewers must have enjoyed it as well, Adam.
Yeah, just like that, another week over, but yeah, another great race. Tier 1's stepping it up again.
Exactly. And yeah, we are done for now, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll be back next week, and it's going to be on Paul Ricard. France is waiting. The first time in the Celerity we are going to race over there. So drivers will prepare and train again, and we will bring our report and action again next week. So stay tuned. And for now we want to wish you a nice weekend and a very nice evening as well. So bye bye, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, bye bye everyone, have a good weekend.